There's been a lot of action this week in New York with world leaders coming to the UN. Here to talk about the implications for oil is Jeff Grossman. Jeff, tell me, we saw the Iranian leader snub President Obama. Does this mean anything to the oil markets?
In truth, probably nothing, really. Let's face it, we've had more serious situations that took place in Egypt and Syria in the last couple of months. And the truth of the matter is the oil flow has continued. In fact, if nothing else, it's a little bearish, the outlook here, because a lot of the Libyan oil seems to be coming on the market in greater amounts of late. So unless there's a major altercations, and I'm talking fisticuffs on the floor there, I don't think we're going to have any issues that could possibly spur oil more so than regular supply and demand.
So let's get back to fundamentals. There's an inventory report coming out today. What's your expectation?
Oh, well, last night the API numbers came out, and it was a fairly neutral report, but the market has responded pretty positively about that. Now, granted, I think of that as much more as a technical rally here. Again, we broke down about 3 days ago below $105, went down to about 102.5 area, and now we're halfway retracing it. I think right now we're going to have to see those numbers. Now, if they affirm the numbers we had yesterday, chances are the market may have to work its way lower. I still think there's an objective of about $100, almost obligated to trade down to 100. But again, if it contradicts it and maybe has greater drawdowns, this market could rally back and maybe test that 105 area where it broke down from a couple of days ago.
Net, where does oil end the year?
Good question. The answer that I see is probably a little lower from here. I'm pretty optimistic about the fact that there's product online. Demand is expected at this point. Now, with the exception of any serious weather coming, and again, winter is always something that could raise its ugly head. But right now, I'd have to say the market should ease lower. I'm saying we should be going back to those original numbers before all these geopolitical issues took place. So the crude could actually work to about the mid-90s, I think, by the end of the year.
Thank you, Jeff Grossman. Thank you for watching The Street. I'm Greg Greenberg from the NYMEX.